Good morning and welcome to Senior Break. Today with me is my co-host Terry Stiles, and she's taking Dawn Medice's place today. We have a guest that will come on later, Mary Frost, and so today we're just going to kind of chit-chat about what's been going on in the town and just take a few minutes to do that.
In Addison Township.
In Addison Township.
First, I can say congratulations to Dawn Medice and the family.
Yes.
Her daughter married an Addison Township resident.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
can't remember Mom's name. She runs the garden, the community garden. So
Mary.
they're friends.
Was that
Mary,
too?
right?
That was Mary, yeah.
Mary's
There are lots of
son
Marys.
married Dawn's daughter.
Okay,
So they're
okay. Yes, I remember.
in-laws now.
I remember.
So congratulations to the Medice
nice.
family and Mary's family as well. Anyhow, let's talk about Leonard and Addison Township.
Okay.
You guys had a big weekend.
Yes, we had a strawberry festival.
Yeah.
And it was right in town, and it was great. They have new people there this year and running it, and they changed things, and I think it's
Changed
great.
it up a little bit. I know that they
it's ready for
normally
change.
had the parade at 10-ish in the morning.
They
right,
changed
or
that
some-
till 4.
Yeah, I wonder, did that work out okay for everybody?
I think it did.
I know it's normally
I-
a really hot day,
Yes.
so I was worried about that, but Saturday was a beautiful
Yes,
day. That was what,
yes.
the 16th?
Yes, July 16th.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day.
And they did that. They have the vendors in the morning, and I was one of the judges on the bake sale. So I was kind of inside for a few hours, but we had lots of people bring dishes, pies, cakes
Really?
to the
Wow.
sale. We had
So,
adults and kids.
What's the process for that? How does that work,
They have
being a judge?
Oh, they just ask somebody
Okay,
to do
so
it.
then you have to taste everything that everybody
Oh, you mean
brings
once we get in there? I thought you meant how to get it.
Yeah, no.
Yes, you taste everything, and they cut. you learn to just take a little teeny bite of everything, especially if there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's too much, you know. But
Yeah.
you have that. You have a little bit of water, and they have adults and kids.
Oh,
So
really?
we had 3 kids.
Kids? Oh, very cool.
So it was really nice. It was the first time I was ever a judge, and there's rules, and you have to have strawberries in it. No alcohol in it. It has to be homemade. So there's different
Oh,
rules
you can't
that
just
they
go to
by.
the store and buy a strawberry pie, huh?
No. But
So,
that's good. And you have
are
to
there
have
different categories, like here's cookies and here's cakes and here's pie?
Nope.
The
you
whole
just,
thing?
Yeah, you just
Wow.
get a number, and you have to bring the recipe.
Oh,
so the judges look at all the recipes, and actually we read what was in them, you know, and it was very nice. And then we tasted
I
everything.
bet
and
in a community like that, there's a lot of grandma's recipes and mom's
There are.
recipes,
yeah.
or it's kind of
are.
like the old church cookbooks. I
Yes.
love those because
Yes.
it's all
Yeah.
recipes
Yeah.
back to the 1800s even.
Yes.
What
it
was your favorite?
Very nice. Oh gosh, there were so many of them. They had a cheesecake. I think that was one of my favorites.
Strawberry cheesecake?
And then they had a cupcake that was very good too.
Really? Strawberry cupcake?
It was strawberry glazed cheesecake.
Oh,
That was good, and then the cupcake was good too. So.
And the kids, what did they make? Did they make cookies?
Yeah, some of them made cookies.
Yeah.
One made a Jello type cake.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it was good. I mean, they put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it, and we had a lot of people.
Is that the first year for the bake
No,
sale? Bake
Yeah,
contest.
bake contest.
I had no idea. Otherwise, I would have gone and
Yeah, they've had it
checked
for
that out.
years. It's
Wow,
really
how
nice,
fun.
really something nice to get into. Then they had the ice cream sundaes.
So, okay,
The fire
that was
department
my
had the
next
sundaes.
question.
They had kids bouncy rides.
Oh,
I call them
good.
rides, but they're
The
those bouncy houses. Mhm.
Yeah.
They had a petting zoo. They've had that every year.
nice, yeah.
Dancing in the street.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I bet that
afterwards.
was fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A car show, and the car show was in the street.
Nice. Yeah.
Cornhole contest, and I heard that was a lot of fun, and a lot of people applied for that.
That's quite a big deal all of a sudden.
Derby cars,
Ah.
and in the parade they had a giant banana.
Oh,
You guys have probably showed that already. The,
Oh my
the
goodness!
giant banana.
Well, yeah, we got so OCTV was out there, but I've seen on Facebook several times people have posted pictures of the banana driving through Oxford.
Oh, I hadn't
I've
seen
seen
it.
it 2 or 3 times in the last couple of days.
That
How
was
funny!
fun. That was
well, that
fun.
was some kind of
Contest, I
that
heard.
was a big deal. That
Yeah.
it won something. It was a big deal, that banana car.
Yeah, because I was asking, because I think there was some kind of contest to see who would sit in it, because there were 4 seats.
Oh, how fun.
But I don't know the details on that. One person said I won.
Oh, how
so
fun.
I don't know the details on
So
that.
the car show,
Was right in the street this year.
and usually, isn't it Shar Sotheby's son that does that
No,
car show?
that was my husband.
Oh, your husband.
My husband used to do it, and it was at Cooper.
Oh,
It was
right,
at Cooper,
right,
but
right.
yeah.
Okay.
But then COVID, and so they hadn't had it for a while. But
yeah.
but
Well,
this year was the first
good.
year the whole festival was back.
Wonderful.
Last year, I think they did half because of COVID. So
yeah.
so that was good.
Very nice.
fun.
Wow.
It's
Lots
fun.
of vendors. Lots
Yes,
of, and,
yes.
and do we have any idea who the vendors were, or were they
I
just
don't
kind
know.
of
Yeah.
home?
I don't know, because I'm
crafters
only giving you my thoughts of being
Yeah.
of what I saw while I was there and being
Yeah.
in the bake contest, because I'm not on the committee. So anymore.
You're not on the committee anymore. That's a lot of work, and thanks to the committee members that put all that together. That's
They
not
did a
easy.
lot of work. They did a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
I think it's really good that they have new people in there now,
Yeah.
new ideas, trying things, and if it doesn't work, they can change it. But they're putting new things in and doing things different. Last year, the stage was on the opposite side. This year was
It was on the north side.
it was next to the post office.
Wow.
And this year it was across.
Yeah,
And
right.
I think that was a very good move. So,
Okay.
they'll just have to get together and figure out what went best for them.
Well, and especially if it's a
Yeah.
new group of people, it'll take a year or so, or
Yeah,
maybe a
yeah.
couple years.
And it's a
I would
lot of
love to
work.
have, and I know it was short notice, excuse me, I would love to have Chief Morawski come here and talk about the history of the fire department being involved in that, and the firefighters. It's
Well,
really
ask him.
nice that they put time, their free time, into
Yes.
coming out that day, and they're
Yes.
there the whole day
Yes.
serving that ice cream.
Yes, and it can be hot sometimes because they're right outside.
Yes,
Yeah, and they've done it for
turned out to
years.
be a nice day for that.
Helped them for years. But
What else is going
It's a
on
lot
in
of work.
Addison Township?
Addison Township.
Well, so let's introduce what you do in Addison Township.
Okay, I'm the senior director, and I have a calendar that is online. So if anybody wants to see it, just click on Addison Township, and you'll see the building, and then click on Senior Center. But I'm excited about the new things that I have coming up. I'm looking at 3 different casino trips
Wow,
that are coming up, and I
Yeah.
believe one is from here.
wonderful.
And one is from
fun.
the American Legion. And so I'll pick, I'll put flyers up and see which one people want to go to.
Okay.
And then
And where do they go to? Where are
well,
those
they would sign up at
casinos?
Addison. Oh, which casino? One is Firekeepers, and the other one is, it's not overnight. I think it's the Eagle, Soaring Eagle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're good. And I can't remember, I haven't got the flyer on the third one yet, but that's one thing. And then another thing we have coming up is there are 2 ladies, and they've taught at the center before. One is a retired nurse, Shirley, and one is a psychologist, retired psychologist. Her name's Bernie, and they are getting together, and they're going to do a class on, and I have to read this, so I just got the name of it, Regain Your Brain, and then it's Awakening from Alzheimer's. And it's learning how to prevent Alzheimer's, learning what to do for a healthy brain. I'm excited for that. I'm hoping I can start that in September. And it's just such good information that we need.
Yeah,
And
right.
we have no cost, no fees for our classes.
Wow.
We just,
Is there a capacity limit
there will
for
be.
sign-up?
yeah.
So they need to sign
Yeah,
up ahead of
they
time?
need to sign up ahead of time so we know which room to put them into.
Okay, and then
Yes, but
for them to do that, they just need to go to the township website?
Go to the township website and read the different calendar that I have out for the month, and then call me. Or they can just show up, but it'll be first come, first seating. But we probably, I don't know, I mean, that's such a good topic. People are going to be
It
interested
sure
in it.
is, yeah.
I know I'm interested in it. I'm going to go.
I am too. I'm thinking,
Yes,
maybe
I know.
we
It's
should go.
gonna be
I
really
wonder
good.
if they would let us come and record it. And that way we can
Oh,
impart
yeah.
that to people that
Yeah.
are not able to go.
That would be good. That
We'll
would
have
be
to
good.
check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
important
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
I
that
know.
would be- and it's Shirley, the one that you used to record before, that used to do the Feldenkrais.
Feldenkrais,
She's
right,
she's
yeah.
the one that's going to be putting this on.
She's pretty good.
She's helped a lot of people.
Yeah, good.
She has helped so many people.
Great. Okay, well, I want to talk more about what else is going on in Addison Township.
Okay.
But we do need to take a break, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Senior Break. Today, taking Dawn's place is Terry Stiles. Thank you, Terry, for doing that. And our special guest today is Mary Frost. And Mary is the Vice President of the Library Board for Addison Public Library since 2012. And she's going to talk about the library for us today.
Yes, I am. We are on the cusp of building that new library, but we're in a little pickle right now.
Oh.
Because of the increase of materials.
Costs.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So we still are looking for some money.
Okay.
You guys remind me of the little train that could, or I think I can.
We know we
what a
can. We
shame,
want to,
yeah.
but we have a yes.
So, do you have a figure of what you
Yes.
you need to come up with,
Yes.
and what you're short?
Yes, I do. We got all of our bids in the 1st of July, and they've increased 25%.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
So we were within $150,000 of having it all. Now we need $500,000.
Oh my goodness, that's such a shame.
It is.
You've tried so hard.
Yes, and we don't want to give up.
No, of course not. Right.
So, but the township's been very nice to us. They gave us $128,000
Oh,
towards
good,
it.
okay.
We've had donations. We have a federal grant for $500,000. So we're close, but not quite close enough.
That's a big
Don't you
difference.
also have a grant from Fort County Community
Yes, we do,
Foundation?
for
Yeah.
$50,000.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and they gave that
Wonderful.
to us, and they are a beautiful, wonderful group.
Yes, they sure are.
They're a
I
wonderful
can't say
group.
enough about them. They've helped a lot of entities in both communities,
Yes.
which is
Well, the four
fabulous.
counties.
Fort County, yes.
Yes.
I mean, in our Oxford
Yes.
and Addison communities, they've really helped us out a lot in the last couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have fundraisers planned, or how?
Well-
do you have a plan, a goal? I know you have a goal, but a plan.
Well, we are constantly doing Build a Brick.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So this is one of them right
Okay.
here.
Right.
And
mhm.
it for $250 you can have a brick.
Nice.
That's so the community can be involved in this.
Where does the brick go?
Right in front of this.
Okay. Very nice.
So if
And is your name on the brick or?
anything you want is on the brick.
Oh.
It's one of those.
Oh, it says your inscription. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So this is one, and we've got like 104 of those already.
Oh, okay.
We can go up to 400, but
Okay.
it's kind of slowed down a little bit, like everything else.
Sure. Right. Yeah. It's,
So that is the
rough.
ongoing one, and
So let me just so I can buy a brick, because when you first said I can have a brick, I thought you meant you were going to hand me a brick.
no,
Okay, just clear up. I'm just
No.
kidding, I knew that. But, so I can have my name put on that, and then
can.
that brick will be put in the front?
front,
Okay.
the front of
That's
the
a good idea.
building.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
250?
Yeah, that's fabulous.
250.
Okay, for $250, your
and
name
you
will
can
be
do it
there?
by PayPal too. You don't have to do it all in one lump.
oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Okay, just wanted to clarify that.
Yep, yep. I've bought 3 of them.
Family
Nice.
members.
Family
That
members.
would be an awesome Christmas gift for like
Yes.
my daughter-in-law and my son.
Yes.
You know, give them the combined Christmas gift. You're
Yes.
still kind of making out.
Yes,
Yeah.
If it's
that would be a
only
good idea.
Yes.
$250.
Yeah.
That would be a great idea, or a great
And you know, now it's just a thought, but when the building's up and you get to walk there and actually see your name
Absolutely.
Yes.
on
Yeah.
there, that's going to make you feel really proud
It sure
that
does.
you helped your community out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Well, we
and
want-
Addison is the best.
Yes,
The
we want
best
people to
community.
be involved and connected to their library.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Wow. And so you already have the land, right? Let's
Yes.
recap that. It
Sure.
took years for you to get approval,
Mm-hmm.
right, from the township, and then you have the land. And is it clear cut already?
No, it's not.
Not quite. So there's
No.
that
We
is
have
part
to
of
cut
it
the
as well.
trees, we have to fill in gravel.
And then
That's-
you have to put a septic in.
Yes, oh
Okay.
yes.
And
Mary-
a well. And, yeah.
Where is the land? Where are they going
Right
to build
across
it?
the street from the township hall.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Perfect
perfect
spot,
place for
yes.
it, yeah.
And it would give you so much elbow room compared to where you're at right now. It's
Yes.
a sweet little library, but I know you need that elbow room.
Yes, it's
there.
almost doubled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. So let's get a little bit of history. How did you get involved with the library?
I grew up in the township.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I
Oh,
did. And when I was a
sweet.
little girl, we had to drive into Oxford to get a
Oh.
library, to go to the library.
Sure.
Which I have fond memories of.
When it was in the township building or in the village? down in the
Well,
village,
it actually
right?
was in an old house.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
I went to it when it
Wow.
had the little wooden floors and
Yeah,
everything. Oh,
right.
yes, I loved
That's a
it.
nice
Yeah.
thought, isn't it? A nice memory.
Yep, and then somebody decided that we needed a library of our own.
Oh, in
Back-
Edison.
Yeah, back in the 70s.
Okay.
So it started there, and then it went to the township hall, to the old kindergarten room when it
really?
used to be Lakeville Elementary. And then when we just got too big for that, we
Yeah.
went to where we are now.
Wow. And have you been involved all that time?
No, I was, well, yes and no. My kids, I
Busy
took
and
my
raising-
kids to
yeah.
the library.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was busy, but now that I'm not, my kids are all grown. No, I'm in with the township.
You're also very involved with the cemetery.
The cemetery.
auxiliary? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay. Wow.
yep. I'm now the president of that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
You're a busy lady.
Yeah, and we started the genealogy group
Oh,
that runs out of the library. Yes,
really?
yep.
That was one of the questions I was going to ask you. What else can you do at the library? A lot of people think you can only take out a book.
Yeah.
No, we.
What else do you do? Some of the things, because a lot of people think
We
that.
can-
Because
Right,
I've
yes.
asked people, what do you think? Because I was amazed when I found out.
Everything that we do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know them, so you tell us.
Yeah.
You
don't
can
know.
rent DVDs.
Okay?
We have story hour. We have people like Nat the farmer come in.
Oh.
Yeah, he comes in. There's something going on all the time.
There you can look up things?
Oh yes, we have computers. We have what they call a hotspot for people in the township who don't have internet.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
They can come up even when we're not open. They can come up and use our hotspot
Oh, in the parking lot.
in the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so, you have a schedule of events on your on the website?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The biggest thing that's happened besides that banana car, that was from the library.
Oh, okay. We were
Was
just
it?
talking
Yes.
about
I didn't-
that
yeah.
car.
I know you were.
Oh, that's fun.
We have a new director. Her name is Rosie,
Okay.
and she's just a wonderful young woman.
Ah.
And I think everybody's going to love her. She's got wonderful ideas. Yeah, she's
Good.
yes.
Yep, we're going to have to come out and meet her. Where did
Yes.
she come from? What's her history?
I don't know where she comes from originally. She said she came from a small town like
okay.
ours.
So
That's
she
why.
understands.
Yep, that's
Okay.
why she wanted to come back to a small town.
Oh, very good.
Yep.
Did she move into the area or?
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
So she's transporting.
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When she
Her
meets-
last job was in Rochester
Oh,
at
okay.
Rochester College.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Okay.
That's pretty close.
So she's used to the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So, hours of operation for the library are what?
It's 10 to 8 usually. I think Wednesday is 10 to 4.
Okay.
And then we're not open on Sunday.
But, so the regular hours on Saturday as well?
Yeah.
And I remember, I only remember this one because I attended in October, they had ghost hunters there. So I know they have classes or presentations.
Yes,
Yeah.
we just
Don't
had
they have
Bass
that?
Pro with teaching the little ones how to fish. We
Oh,
just had that.
how nice.
That's
Yeah.
really neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've attended some of those classes and presentations. They're really interesting. And
Yeah.
that's right up my alley. I
If
love
you want to
those
know
things.
more about
Yeah.
the township and how the building is going, Oxford Leader has a article this week too.
Okay, great.
So go look at the Oxford Leader.
Great.
Okay.
You heard her. Go look at the Oxford Leader. But not right now. We are going to take a little break, but we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Senior Break. I am Marie Mays, the Senior Director from Addison Township, and with me today is Terry Stiles. She's co-hosting today in Dawn's Place. Thank you
Yeah,
very much,
no
Terry.
problem.
Maybe you can give us a few ideas?
Yeah,
of-
so, yeah, we should probably acknowledge Parks and Recs.
Yes, that would be good.
In Dawn's absence. Sorry about that, Dawn. So I did want to talk about some of the travel that they've got going on. Just let me find it. I know it's in here. They have a winter travel show at the park. Oh, sorry, missed that one. Hang on for a sec. I was organized, but I'm not anymore. I just want to talk about some of the trips. Here it is. Starting August 5th through the 12th, they're taking a trip to the islands of New England. Have you ever been to the West Coast?
No.
I'll tell you what, if you can go on that trip, you really should give it a try. The island, and just New England itself is just amazing. You can go on to their website, which is oxparksrec.org, and find out about that trip. And then the next one is August 15th through the 16th, and that's Cleveland Rocks. So I imagine it's the Hall of Fame in Cleveland. And then September 12th through 17th is the Heartland of America tour, and that's going down Route 66 or Route 66, which sounds fun. Again, go to their website. You can find out the pricing and when they leave and what you need to know, and they're usually bus tours.
And it's such a nice way to get together with people. You
my
meet
goodness.
people.
Yeah.
You just have such a good time.
Dave Kenny, who works here, he and his wife have done several of these trips, and they've said the same thing.
Yes,
That's the thing they remember the most is the people that they get to know. And you do get to know people if you're 2 or 3 days on a bus.
And
That's a
sometimes
fun thing.
you go on another trip with the same people.
And
now you keep
You've
meeting
got
and
this
meeting.
little family going, family trips then.
They're really nice, those trips.
There's one, the Taste of Northern Michigan, which I bet is
that'd be nice.
fantastic, and that is September 26th through the 29th. So that's just about the time that
the leaves.
are so beautiful. Too bad you can't do that East Coast trip then too. That's a nice trip. In October, there's the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, which always looks fabulous. I've only seen it online, but it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of balloons. Have you ever been on one?
No.
They're
I'm
fun.
just staying in Addison.
They're fun. Again, go on to their website, oxparksrec.org, and find out about that trip. And then October 10th through the 14th is Rails of West Virginia. That's got to be another nice one.
Wow.
Then they do in November Kewadin Casinos and Niagara Falls. That'll be a beautiful trip.
Yes.
Also a New York holiday, and that is the end of November through December.
that sounds like fun.
2nd, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you can go see some of the plays in New York City. And then the last one of the year is Lancaster Christmas. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
So the trip for Northern Michigan, you would be going to Charlevoix and Traverse City. I imagine there's some wine tasting involved in that. Niagara Falls is the Winter Festival of Lights, so that's something, if you've never seen it, it's beautiful. So that's what's, and the trip's New England. They are, they're going to go to Providence, Newport, Plymouth Rock,
so
Cape
nice.
Cod, lobster dinners in Martha's Vineyard, Provincetown, Hyannisport, Nantucket, and choice of tours for Cranberry Bogs or some island groups. Any one of those would just be fantastic. I have a sister that
get
lives in
away.
New Hampshire, so I've had the opportunity to see all those places and just to get away. You're right. It's
to
not a
get
bad
away.
trip. It's 13 hours, so on a bus, there's plenty of stuff you can do on a bus for 13 hours. So that's
Time
what's
goes
going
by.
on their trip schedule.
You can
And
always
the-
take a little snooze too.
Oh, heck yeah. You know, I would love
So you
to
don't
just
have
do, a day or two on a bus and not have to think about anything,
Yes.
like do anything, maybe just read a book or
Yes, that would be nice.
learn how to play canasta.
Yes, canasta.
You do that. In the fall, it's time to sign up for your Little League soccer, Kitties Kickers. I'm not sure what that is, but again, you want to go on oxparksrec.org, website, look up what kind of fall sports are going on. We've been trying to cover the Little League baseball, softball leagues
Oh,
throughout
that's
the
nice.
summer.
Yes.
And this is a busy park.
Yes.
It really
Yes.
is. So what I took up a lot of time.
That's okay.
What's going on at the senior center?
Well, on Mondays and Fridays, we have sewers. And these are not classes, but they're ladies that are really professional sewers. And they just come in. They're very good. Most of them worked at sewing stores.
Oh, my
So they
goodness,
have a
yeah.
lot of knowledge. But they just come in. They just meet as friends, and they bring in their machines.
Wow.
I mean, they bring in their machines. It looks like an
Lug 'em
airport
in.
when they start rolling them in. And
funny.
they sew together, and then they go to lunch. They either go to Louis or Celtic
Celtic
Knot,
Knot,
yeah,
yeah.
wherever they, or sometimes they stay, but they just have fun. But it's not a class, they just go there to sew because they said if they don't plan on doing it, they say they're going to do it at home, you know how
Oh,
that
yeah,
goes?
they don't do it.
They don't do it. But
So-
not only that, this is fun.
With those ladies, do any of them do like personal tailoring for people, do you know?
I will say no, but the best thing to do would be to come in and ask
On a
them.
Monday, yeah.
But I know they have turned them down before because they want this to be a fun class.
good for
But they
them.
might give you their number. and say,
sideline,
You know,
yeah.
you never know.
Right.
You never know. The canasta is so much fun. And I think I
Is
mentioned
it?
before, we're going to learn how to play Mahjong.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope I'm saying it
Love
right.
that, yep,
There's someone's going to come in, and that'll be in September.
That's a
We'll
great
probably
game.
start. Yeah, a lot of us do not know how to play. So there was somebody from the community said, well, I'll come and teach you, and then I'll leave you on your own. So,
Yeah.
so that's fun. And we have the yoga, and that's twice a week. We have the Feldenkrais, which is what you had taped before.
Right.
And her exercises, and I say people laugh, but these are her exercises.
Yeah.
And she's teaching you to
coordination.
retrain your brain
Love
to
that.
send the healing to the part of the body that needs it.
Yeah.
Then we have a psychologist that's on, and she has taught us before how to grow old gracefully.
Love that.
And one of the things that always sticks in my mind, Terry, is as we get older, we think we can keep going as fast and doing as many things. And she has, and once you hear this, a lot of times you'll remember it. When you think you're going to do something, slow yourself down.
Yeah.
Stop for a minute and say, one step at a time.
Yeah.
And it prevents a lot of falls. And
Sure.
I've had a lot of people say that that's stopped them from having an accident.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I think of it all the time now when I'm about ready to run. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really, really, we have some really good classes for seniors.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really, really good. But
So do people have to register for any of those
they don't
classes?
register, and in Addison seniors, the classes are free. Bruce has been very good to us about
Very
that.
nice, okay.
At first, when I first took the job, I thought, how am I going to do this? Because how do you find people that'll
right.
do it? But it was such a good idea because what I did was I got people from the community, and they feel good about knowing they're helping
each other, right?
So it was a win-win.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So any of those classes, you have your schedule up on the website, right?
It's on the
and,
website.
And what is that website? Is it just the Addison Township website?
Yes, if they just go to Addison Township, just put in Addison Township, and the
okay.
building will appear.
It'll pop up. Yeah, right, okay.
And we got
That's
a
great.
parking lot paved last weekend too, so
Oh, that's
that was
right.
good.
I
That
forgot
was
about
good.
that. That's
It's beautiful.
awesome.
It's beautiful.
Well, I want to thank you for having me sit in
Oh,
as
thank
a
you.
guest host
thank
with
you.
you. I always
Thank you.
appreciate just chatting with you. It's
Yeah,
always
I
fun.
know, it's fun.
And
It's
I
fun.
love what's going on out in Addison Township. I love the sense of community that's out there and
Yes.
the people out there. And
The people that work at
They'll love
Addison
each
are
other so
wonderful,
much.
wonderful.
I know.
Yeah, I know. They
yeah,
just
there's not that small town
no.
thing going on. It's everybody helps each other.
Everybody
out,
helps
and
each other,
Everybody's
yeah.
family out there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
And thank you for joining us. That was fun. It was an unusual morning here at the studio, and I
was nice.
appreciate that you joined us.
And Mary,
thank you, Mary,
Mary.
for coming.
you,
and
Mary.
Dan back there, Dan Zweiss, recording this. Connie gets it on the air. And anybody wants to know what's going on at OCTV, come on and see us.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.